Welcome to this review of the Magpul X22 Backpacker Stock. I bought this one off Amazon, and I'll put the link to that down in the description below, as well as a few other things that I'd recommend. So let's get started. This nice bag that Ruger gives you with the 1022 takedown. With the Backpacker Stock, you can fit the stock and barrel all in the same pocket there, instead of putting the barrel in a separate pocket over here. It's kind of nice. Let's get rid of this case now. As you can see, I'm showing you how that snaps together. So you press these two buttons here, and then the end of the barrel slides into this nice rubber piece right here. It's a real secure fit, and it comes apart real easily. Okay, so now let's talk about storage. Everybody loves to talk about storage with this, and I'll actually take the front of the rifle off. Just be a little easier to talk about this. Okay, first of all, the big main compartment in the back here. So this one isn't watertight, but it does seal up pretty nicely, and it's got a thumb latch right back here. You can see that. So I'm just gonna open that up. The hinge is up there, and it has storage for 3 of these 10-round magazines. They're nice and tight in there, and I just appreciate that they don't rattle around. It's great. The other option you can do with this is, if you take these two out of the back, there's a separator that you can just pull right out here, and there's even a slot for it to so that you can store it in the back there. And then you can take a 50-round box of ammo, put it right in there. You're good to go. So then you got a 10-round magazine and 50 spare rounds of ammo, and that'll jiggle around a little bit, but still pretty secure. I will say that what I really wanted was to fit some of these nice plastic CCI boxes in here, be maybe a little more waterproof. They don't fit normally. I'm considering taking a Dremel and just carving out this guy, but we'll see. I think that might help a little bit with kind of the side-to-side strength. So, but you can always just use any of these paper boxes of 50 rounds. Pretty much any of them will fit, and I really like that. So let's close this up, get the stuff out of here. Now the other storage compartment is waterproof, and it's on the bottom here. There's a latch that you need to pop off, and then it's a little more snug because it's got an O-ring on it. And what I've got in here right now is a bore snake. Great field cleaning kit. Another thing, you can fit a full-size Bic lighter in there, or maybe take a Bic Mini, fit it in there, and then you could fit something else too. The Bic Mini doesn't quite fit with the bore snake from when I've just kind of been playing with it, but that covers the storage, which is awesome on this. I mean, if you needed just to grab your gun and run out in the woods or something, then putting 50 rounds in the stock and having a bore snake, that's awesome. So one of the other awesome things about this stock, one of the reasons I bought it, is that in the box you get this guy. So the configuration that I run it in is, if we just pop this off, pop this guy on, there we go. So that gives you a higher cheek rest, and that fits me perfectly. The original stock for the 1022 takedown that I had was just a little lower, and getting that raise on there just gives me a lot better sight alignment. So I love that aspect of this. While we've got the original stock out here, let me actually line them up, and you can see the some differences. So if I kind of make sure that the actions are aligned here, you can see that they're pretty similar length of pull here. It's just that the original was curved and this one's flat. This is a nice rubber here. I like the fit of it. You can also see that this one has a little more of a drop to, it's just a little bit closer to a pistol grip. I mean, it's nothing like a pistol grip, but I like that. It's a little easier on your wrist. And then if we slide these back, the other big difference here is that the foregrip on this is a lot longer. That doesn't bother me, hasn't bothered me in practice as I'm holding the rifle. I don't feel like I'm trying to grab it out here. I usually have my hand back, actually almost like back here. So you can see that the shape is a little more angled too. I really like handling this stock. I'm pretty pleased with it in just about every way. Okay, let's talk about sling swivels. With the Magpul stock, they've provided spots to put quick disconnect mounts for a sling, and I like that it's on the inside of the stock instead of the barrel end, because if you're flexing that, it's not going to be pulling on this separated piece out here. It's all back in the stock piece. Now, I will say one thing, and that is that I made a bit of a mess of this. See that? So the swivels that I bought are great. So I bought some GIALITTE sling swivels. So it comes with this piece, the quick disconnect, and also the cup. And it's around $10 a piece. I was pretty pleased with that. So these things just pop right in. Just pop right in, apparently. There you go. And then you press this button to release it. And I got some just epoxy and glued them down in here. Now, my understanding is that the Magpul cups that you need to buy separately if you want to buy the Magpul quick disconnects, and you buy the cups separately. The cups are a little taller with the Magpul ones, so you might not have this problem. But with these ones, I glued it down in there, and it was a little too deep, so the quick disconnect wouldn't engage. So I had to take my Dremel and carve that down until the quick disconnect would engage in there. Works fine now, but lesson learned. So use a little washer down in there to hold it back, or just don't push it all the way down in when you glue it. Well, thanks for watching. We put this rifle away, and like I said earlier, I'll have some links down in the description to the stock, and also like where I got the sling mounting stuff, the sling itself, and even these tech sites that I put on here. Have a good day.